Hill Baptist Church Change Ministry. Tonight our topic is about anger.
Ever wonder why you feel the way you do? Well, get to know your emotions. When things go wrong, anger is there. This is anger. He will make sure the world knows anger is in control. But what you really need to watch out for is when he's out of control. Get to know all your emotions with Disney.
So, anger is an emotion that can be a serious impact on your home life, your friendships, and even your walk with God.
Biblically speaking, anger in itself is not wrong when it is directed at sin with the right attitude. Even God gets angry at sin. But when anger is rooted in a desire for retaliation or for getting even, it is worse. This is selfish, and it boils over from inward frustration and rage, leading to more trouble.
So when you have anger and it is out of control, like you just watched that video just now, it is, it can turn into something really bad. So what does the Bible say?
Note what the Bible says about the seriousness of anger.
So here's what James chapter 1 verse 19 through 20 says. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. In other words, when we respond in our anger, it doesn't produce anything good. We may want to take something in our own hands, and we may want to do something in our own way when we're angry, and it's the contrary when we are not angry. We may handle something a little bit differently. We may when we're angry, we may respond to something in the wrong way, or we may even say the wrong thing when we're angry and frustrated. So listen to what James chapter 3 verse 6 through 8 says about that.
The tongue also is a fire, a word of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole body, sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell. All kinds of animals, birds, reptiles, and sea creatures are being tamed and have been tamed by mankind. But no human being can tame the tongue. It is a restful evil full of deadly poison.
So, in other words, harsh words destroy, and it also comes from a root of many problems. So when you say things to someone out of anger and frustration, when you are speaking out of that, things may be interpreted something totally different than how it would be if you were calm. So a lot of times it is very serious, for you to just step away, take a moment, because a lot of people get offended when you say something out of anger, and it may hurt someone, it may tear someone down. As a matter of fact, in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26 through 27, it says, in your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry. And you don't want to give the devil a foothold. Why? In other words, don't sin. Resolve anger issues quickly. When you are angry and you have an alt against your brother or your sister, you have something against your friend, you have something against anyone, and you go to bed angry, all of that stress you have, you taking on with you, and you're like, you know what? I'm so mad, I'm so angry.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell this real quick. So on Sunday, we went to this restaurant, right? And I was about to go get me some food. I thought I was going, you know what? I thought I was going to eat this good fish, this good grilled, nice fish. And I get it, and it wasn't cooked the way I anticipated it. It wasn't cooked the way I thought it should have been cooked. Even the shrimp was overcooked. And I was like, my mouth was fixed on this food. And I tried so hard. Kwanzaa would tell you, I tried so hard not to get angry. Because you don't mess with, a big man's food. That's fighting words. But what happens is, we can't let those things get in the way, those small things. I said, you know what? I'm not going to get upset about this. I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to go up to the restaurant and pitch a fit. Why? Because I need to calm down. I can't respond out of my anger. I can't respond and say something out of the way that is not pleasing to God. Why? Because I could have sinned and said something the wrong way and hurt someone's feelings or offended someone. Sometimes before we respond, we should first maybe take a breather. Walk away. Take a minute to get your thoughts together. Think things over. Look at the situation from a different perspective. Instead, here's what Ephesians chapter 4 verse 31 says. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you. So, in other words, we should replace our feelings of anger with a forgiving heart. Forgive people. Forgive them. Because, Jesus said this on the cross. He says, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Maybe the person who made you angry or the thing that made you angry did not know what they were doing. They didn't know it was going to make you upset. They didn't know that it was going to frustrate you. So instead of getting angry, instead of getting upset, maybe we should pause, come with a forgiving heart, saying, you know what? I was angry, but maybe they didn't know. Maybe they didn't understand that it was frustrating to me. I wore this shirt for a reason, not today's segment. So, Ms. Kwanzaa, what should we do?
There will be moments of frustration in life, and there will be times when people do things that offend us. The key is how we handle such things.
So, inappropriate words and actions to fight back do not please the Lord, nor do they show that you trust God. It doesn't show that you trust